Hi you guys, welcome to my channel. It's Monica, aka Dr. Do It Yourself. And if you're here, you are here for a picture frame molding tutorial. So first of all, this is the room that we are going to be doing the tutorial in. And if you can guess it, yes, this is my bedroom, which is surprising for me because I usually neglect my bedroom. I will do my girls' room 5 times, do the bathroom, powder room, any room but my bedroom because I just think no one sees it but my husband and I. But it is very important, and this is important to make sure my room is something very calm, relaxing, a little bit moody with the paint. If you like tutorials and would like to learn how to do some of the projects that I am doing currently and in the future, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe because I will be doing more videos like this in the near future, I promise. And I'm holding myself to that as well. So here we go. Let's go ahead and get to the tutorial. So here's my bedroom before. I like to call it Builder Gray Boring. The current paint color is Agreeable Gray. So I went online and used a wainscoting layout calculator to calculate the distance between each of my boxes. Before I start, I lay my trim against the wall so I can visualize it according to the measurements from the calculator sheet. A lot of people will do this with tape, but that takes a lot longer, so this is another option to just eyeball it. I use this base gap molding for the main trim. I later decided to do a smaller box inside of the big boxes, and this is the trim that I use. You want to set your miter saw to 45 degrees. I start by cutting all the edges in the 45-degree direction. The big end of the base cap is going to be your longer side. Then you're going to measure and cut the trim. You're going to measure your trim along the thicker side of the base cap. This is going to be the outer side of your box. Now, in order to make your cuts accurate, you want to put the line in the middle of your blade. And as you can see, the thicker part of the trim is closer to you while the smaller part is closer to the back of the miter saw. When you finish, your cut should look like this. So for my project, I have a 4-inch gap from the ceiling and a 6-inch gap from the wall. I cut scrap 2x4s in these lanes and labeled them so that I could draw out the corners of my boxes. Then I put the corner of the trim in the corner of my drawn boxes. Before nailing in the trim, I make sure that my trim is completely straight by using a level. I repeat the process by adding in the vertical trim. Now that your boxes are complete, it's time to fill in your nail holes with wood filler. And yes, I am filling these in my PJs. You also want to fill in the corners of your boxes. This is the reason I like to use pine versus PVC trim. Once the wood filler is dry, you can sand this down. You cannot do that when you use PVC because it's plastic, and if you sand it, you will have scratch marks. This is when you can breathe and you can finally see the light at the end of the tunnel. So now it is time to caulk all the edges. This is a tedious but very important step. If you skip this step, you will see every single gap when you paint and it will look very unprofessional. And finally, it's time for paint. This is Bear Studio Taupe, and I absolutely love this color. I used 2 to 3 coats of this paint to make sure that the lighter Agreeable Gray did not peek through. As you can see, I did double boxes on the top and single smaller boxes on the bottom. And I made sure that the center of the 2 boxes were in the middle of the room. Overall, this project took me about 4 days to complete. If I didn't have anything going on, I could definitely finish this entire project in 2 days, but I was also working and doing other things at the same time, like raising my kids. But I hope you like this tutorial for picture frame molding. And if you're still here and have any questions, please leave them down in the comment section below.